Hi YouTubers, friends and family. I'm making a low-carb dinner, or my style dinner. And the dogs are going to eat the same thing. I've got 2 cube steaks in there. And I'm going to put some cheese on one of them. I'm going to split one up and one will be for the dogs. I'll cut it up. The other one I'm going to slice up and put on top of my salad, which has... Let's see if I can get better light. Yeah. It has some cherry tomatoes and strawberries and then pepper jack and shredded cheese. And I'm going to probably put in a little bit of onion and some vinegar and oil. And it's going to be my dinner. Let's see what this looks like. Alright. Oh, that one's browning good. So I'll let those cook for a little while and then probably put some cheese on one and then put it on top of the salad. So let's see what happens. I've got some lemons and they're like little halos and a couple of lovely avocados. And that's what I'm doing Sunday evening here in Texas. Yep. Talk to you soon. You're on camera. Stop acting up. No. Is this a challenge? It's a challenge. They're hungry. Oh, it's a game. You got a toy? Anyway, back to dinner. I put a lemon, squeeze a lemon, a whole lemon, I like a small lemon. A little bit of onions, they're sweet, little bacon bits, a little olive oil, and salt and pepper. And that's it. And then I'm going to top it. There. Folks, dinner is served. And that's for the dogs. Gotta cut it up. And that's a yummy meal for both of us. I hope you have enjoyed watching me do this silly little low-carb dinner. Talk to you soon. Bye. Good morning, YouTubers, friends, and family. RV Debs here, and it's Monday morning. It's sunny out, and today's supposed to get up to probably like 65, 70 degrees. And that is a good thing after such a cold few days. Although I do enjoy the cold, too, as long as you're dressed for it, right? And the house has been comfortable, I must admit. No problem. Of course, the electric blanket is my friend at night when it's cold. Yeah, so I started off this morning with, I didn't want to eat eggs today because I had a lot of eggs this week, or last week. So I started off with just a cup, about maybe 3/4 of a cup of cottage cheese and some, the real bacon bits and a little salt and pepper. And, that was my breakfast. I had a little bit of onion on there too. Brushed my teeth. And what else? So that was my breakfast with a cup of coffee. I'm headed to go to the post office today, which I've been needing to do. And I did put a little bit of eyebrows on more than usual. I really don't have... I need to get myself some eyebrow pencil that would work for me. But I did a little extra today. And I got some eye makeup on. Not as much as Stephanie put on me, but a little more, a little extra. And, I mean, she had she had the bronzers, and I don't have all that stuff. So, maybe I'll get some. Wednesday we're going to, Abilene for Kat's doctor's appointment and shop. So, I might get a little bit of bronzer and some eye pencils or eyeliner. I don't know. Someone was saying, and just one person, so I shouldn't even really worry about it, but saying I looked sad. I don't feel sad at all. I feel pretty happy. They're reading me wrong, that's all I can say. And some of the same person asked about John that I had interviewed at Hilltop RV Park last year. John's a great guy, and he is a camp host. Last time I talked to him, he was in Arizona, I think or New Mexico. I don't talk to him very often, but we do have each other's phone number. There was never anything but a friendship there, just to let that person know. Because my channel is really my journey, as of course, that's why I called it that. And my journey takes many different roads. And I'm on a health road, and I want to live and be healthy. That's the only reason that I am on this low-carb diet. I mean, yes, I want to shed the weight, and that's part of it. But the main thing is to have more energy, to be able to enjoy what's left of my life in a good way. I see a lot of people that are on medications and not feeling well, and I'd like to nip it in the bud if I can. I'm, not a spring chicken, so I'm just working on myself. I am working on being more active, and also working on not having the bread and the bagels. I used to have a bagel almost every morning. I haven't had any bread for about a week. That's pretty good. For me, it's pretty good. I haven't had any, candy or cake or cookies or pastries or flour products. I haven't had white potatoes or that kind of starchy stuff. And it feels good. It does. Do I get cravings? Sometimes I do. But generally, it's been pretty good. Pretty easy. And that's about it, really, this morning. So I'll talk to you guys later today and see if I can come up with some video of things I'm doing. I'm not doing too much today, but it's been great, and I really appreciate all the comments and so many positive comments on my little makeover that Stephanie did for me. That was fun. That was really neat. I mean, just to sit back and relax and let somebody do your hair and makeup. Really, I've never had that. I can't remember having that done. I know I've had my hair done, but the whole thing was really a great opportunity. And good morning, YouTubers. It's Monday morning, about 9:30. I made a little bit of breakfast. I didn't want to eat any more eggs for a day or so, so I just took maybe a half cup to a cup of cottage cheese, topped it with some the real bacon bits and a little bit of onion and salt and pepper. And I squeezed a little bit of lemon. I had a little left from yesterday. Cup of coffee, cottage cheese, my breakfast. Low carb. YouTubers, RV Deb's back with you. Today I defrosted the refrigerator. Look how that is really, it needed it. It was totally disgusting and filled with ice. And now it's back to normal, clean, and which gets me to look at all the stuff that I have in there that I wasn't looking at. So I'm going to throw some stuff away. And yeah, it's just been one of those kind of days. I'm so glad that I'm feeling more energy because it makes me want to do things. Let's hear it for energy. Yes, I think just in one week, I have felt a lot better in my energy level. I mean, I know I'm going to be flying off the handle in a few weeks because I'll have so much energy. But I defrosted the refrigerator, which, by the way, in an RV, the way I do it is I turn the refrigerator off. The freezer had no ice buildup at all, so I left that shut and opened the fridge and took everything out of the fridge, of course. And after everything's out of the fridge, then I take a hairdryer and go back and forth over the fins in the back. Just careful not to hold it in one place too long. Just keep it moving. And all the ice, I get a bowl, and all the ice starts to fall into the bowl, and I use a wooden spatula and just kind of help it until it's all gone. Wipe it down, put the food back in the fridge, and voila, clean. I've done that probably 5, 6 times in about a year and a half. every few months. And then yesterday I also cleaned the filter and the air conditioning system, which gets very, very filled with dust from the air. So if you're if you're living in an RV and you have an air conditioner, make sure you change your filter and clean it. That's what I have been taught. My husband was a HVAC engineer, and he was a stickler for cleaning the filters. Yes. Thanks for all the neat comments I got on my makeover. That was fun. I think I've already said this in a previous time here, so if I'm repeating myself, it's because I'm getting old. But I'm going to sort of see if I can do my eyebrows a little bit more prominent. I never do them. I've always been so blonde, but I have a lot darker hair now, and I think that's what I needed. Eyebrows. Oh, gosh. I'm feeling better. I hope that some of you people that are with me on this are feeling better too, and 1 week into it. And for those struggling to get going, it's I know that's the hardest part. That was the hardest part for me. I just, I was sick of saying I'm going to start it, and then during the day something would make me see something delicious and not just throw it all out the door. And this time, I guess when you're ready, you're ready. This time I just feel ready for this, and I'm not having too much problem. I mean, I definitely think about food probably, more than a lot of people, I guess. But I got some avocados to eat today for breakfast, just cottage cheese. Dinner, I'm not sure what I'm going to do for dinner, but I have fresh broccoli in there. And maybe make some tuna salad and fresh broccoli or something like that. Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, there's nothing easy about giving up pasta and potatoes and bread and sweets and pastries and blah, blah, blah. But, it sure is starting to feel good. And that's what's important, really, is how I feel. So I can have the energy to defrost the refrigerator. And there's other things around here that I've wanted to do and just haven't been up for it. So I think I'm feeling the results of giving up sugar and flour. And I've had a little sugar because I really don't like stevia. It's like, I figure 2 to 4 grams a day I just put a teaspoon of sugar, and a level teaspoon, in my coffee, and that's it. I'm thinking, maybe there's better alternatives to that, and I'll check into it. And one of my subscribers sent me this dietary supplement called Synergy. So I'm kind of studying about it before I take them. But it's supposed to be good for the blood sugar and liver detoxing and cravings, to stop with cravings and stuff. And I'm kind of funny about pills, but this one, it's let me see if I can read it, because I need some light. Ultra potent compound blend of cinnamon and milk thistle, and it contains 0 fillers, and it's made without anything synthetic. So I'm going to do a little studying and decide whether or not I want to try it. I don't like because my heart palps and I have the PVCs. I don't know if I want my heart to race, and that might do that. So I don't know, but I might try it for a couple weeks and see. And I want to thank that friend who sent them to me. I have the best subscribers and friendships that have grown from just having a YouTube channel, and I am grateful. It's great. Love it. And my channel is, it evolves and changes. So, I had one person say, don't talk about food anymore. Go back to what you were doing, which I don't know what I was doing. I was just doing what I'm doing now. Whatever I'm into. Like, I'm not painting right now, which I am going to start painting again. I just haven't been into it, but I am starting to feel that that's the next step. Back into painting, maybe paint some beautiful cardinals, which I did last winter, and I loved them. So that's a possibility for maybe later tonight. I hope you're all doing things that make you feel good, and I'm just trying to get along. The days go by, and it's funny, living in a tiny small town, you'd think, how boring, but I'm really never bored. And if I am bored, it's my own fault, but I mean, the days go by fast. Yes, family dinner on Saturday nights are fun, and I think Kat and Mark and I guess we're going to do the next one here. If that's the case, I'm going to make a very old-fashioned, my mother's, Ruthie and Joe. My mother used to make salmon patties and Luxion. Now, I don't know how many people know about Luxion. It is an egg noodle, and I would make it the way it's supposed to be made. And it takes egg noodle and cottage cheese, butter, and Parmesan. And it's pretty simple, but it is delicious. I will do a video if I make it. And the salmon patties my mother made, I loved them. And they're pretty low in carbs. I mean, I'm going to use breadcrumbs to, I'll just lightly bread them. And that's my Saturday splurge. So I think that's what we're making. We're going to make a Ruthie dinner and have everybody bring veggies and salads. And that's it. So that's what's happening here in a little town in Texas, in the middle of nowhere. And I feel like I have found myself in the middle of nowhere. I finally got on a good track, and that is important. Next thing you know, I'm going to want to buy a bicycle so I can ride around and really get some exercise in. And this summer there's a pool right across the street. It's the community pool. I was told that it's always got kids and families, but I was thinking of speaking with the person that runs the pool. It's a woman, I heard. And seeing if she would like an adult couple days a week where from maybe 5 to 9 or 5 to 8 or 5 to 7, whatever, is adults only, so that people can exercise without the kids. And there are people in this town, I'm sure, that would appreciate that. I know I would. So that's what I'm going to suggest as I get involved in my little town. That's all I have to say for now. I hope you're all doing good. Peace out, friends. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe. And thumbs up are appreciated. I always love the feedback in the comments.